Hi, did you ever think you would get this far and make this many attempts at losing weight and still not achieve a permanent result? If so, today on this video, we're going to teach you the timeless basics that have allowed people to create this result for centuries. And once you know these basics, even though they're very simple to learn, achieving them and staying consistent with them over time is where the challenge is. And we're going to give you some insight into that also. So stay tuned. I think the first place to start is the one thing that changes everything. Understanding this one principle changes your approach to weight loss and changes the results you're going to get. And that one principle is the effects of stress on the body. Stress and the hormone cortisol are the biggest reason why people gain weight and aren't able to lose weight. And that's why diet and exercise may not be effective for these people. Diet and exercise certainly are effective for some people, and diet and exercise are negatively affected in their execution by stress also. But cortisol is the factor that nobody's looking at. And modern exercise science, as well as timeless yogic wisdom, tell us the truth that stress and cortisol are definitely the factors that are causing this problem. So how do we change that? We change that through the timeless methods of yoga. And that's why I'm here, because my whole life I've searched and found ancient systems of health, modern systems of health, and put them together to try to create the results for myself and my clients that they really need. And this is no exception. Weight loss is a big deal for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. And we found a program called Yoga Burn. And this Yoga Burn program handles cortisol, it handles stress, but it also handles the other elements of weight loss, and that's what makes it so effective. So what are some of the other basics or other elements of weight loss? One, we have to have correct cardiovascular exercise. Most people don't even realize what cardiovascular exercise is. They think it's a type of exercise. They don't realize that actually it's a duration and intensity of exercise. So it almost doesn't matter the activity as long as you reach the correct intensity and you do it for the correct duration of time. Also, too intense takes you out of cardiovascular training, takes you out of aerobic training, and takes you into anaerobic training. And anaerobic training has benefits all its own, but it doesn't have the same benefits as aerobic training. So you have to know how to do that. You have to know how to help a person to stay in that zone to create that result. The Yoga Burn program does that. Okay, what are the other elements of effective weight loss? One of the other ones is correct progressive strength training. What I mean by progressive is you have to be able to take a person who might not be that vigorous and not that strong and train them appropriately with the right application of an exercise or the right breakdown of an exercise so that they can do it effectively and do it with the right form, and that allows them to get the result and get stronger and work their way through it. So you'll often hear women say, my upper body is weak and I don't have enough strength to do a push-up. But that isn't true. If you know the correct variation of a push-up, if you know how to do push-ups with the right form and the right variation, anybody, and I've worked with clients 90 plus, okay, but anybody can do a push-up, okay? And it's like that with every exercise there is. So you need somebody who understands the science of strength and the science of body mechanics at a high level. And yoga has been studying that science for centuries. So it's a very high-tuned level of strength training that's in the Yoga Burn program. What are some of the other elements? Let's not forget diet. Diet is a critical element. In fact, one of the principles of effective weight loss is don't try to exercise away what you overate. It's important that you control your eating, and your diet should keep you at the right caloric level without depending on exercise at all. The exercise actually is having other effects, like on your hormonal system, so on and so forth. We're not going to get into it. It's not in the realm of this video to talk in great detail about that, but exercise has many benefits but it shouldn't be dependent on just to burn calories. Your diet should control that. The Yoga Burn program has a diet associated with it, and it works very well to help you to be able to not only control your calories, but to get all of the nutrients that you need. You know, there's a lot of people that are walking around overweight and eating too many calories, but undernourished. Understanding the science of nutrition, and yoga has been studying the science of nutrition in their Ayurvedic science for centuries. Understanding the mechanics of nutrition allows you to get maximum nutrition and the correct amount of calories to allow your metabolism to rev up and allow you to lose weight. Okay, so Yoga Burn's handling strength training, cardiovascular training, diet, and stress, which is the big one, stress. It's handling all of the elements necessary to help a person to permanently lose weight. Now, there's one thing that's missing. Why is this important to you? If you don't understand in great detail why this is important to you, you'll be one of those people who know the basics, because I just went over the basics with you, but isn't able to execute them. So, what I want you to do in the next few days, after you click below and get our free ebook so that we can work with you and begin to develop a relationship and show you how our natural health systems that we've been working with people for 30 years can benefit you in your whole life. But after you do that, I want you to think a little bit about, why is it important that you lose weight? Why is it critical that you lose weight? What's on the line? What will happen to your health if a year from now you didn't lose weight? What will happen to your appearance if a year from now you didn't lose weight? How will that affect the relationships in your life when you don't have enough energy to be able to participate in things? What will happen if you don't have enough strength and you injure yourself as you try to participate in different activities? How will this affect your life if you don't achieve this result? And conversely, how will this affect your life if you do achieve this result? How much more can you get out of life? How much more relationships? How much more can you do in your vocation, in your business? Be able to create abundance in your life? How much better will it be for you to be activities with your kids and your grandkids? All of these things. It's important that you go in great detail, because with a strong enough why, a person can achieve anything. So, here's what I want you to do. Click below and click on our ebook, The Power of Letting Go. It's going to teach you a very simple stress reduction program that is a great segue into the Yoga Burn program. Get the ebook. We're going to start to work with you. There's no cost whatsoever for that. We're trying to develop a relationship and show you how we can help you. Okay? Then I want you to go, you're going to go down a little bit further on the page, and I want you to click on the Yoga Burn program. It's not going to cost you anything. You're going to watch a video that's going to tell you in more detail exactly why Yoga Burn will work, and will work in very, very good fashion for you and your family. Okay? It's going to tell you how it's laid out in video format, written format. It's going to give you all of the details. Okay? And I think you're going to come to the conclusion, to be honest with you, if I was the person who developed this program, with the amount of information and the amount of result they create for you, I probably would charge triple for it. Okay? So go there, watch the free video, and I think you're going to see that this is something that it's a no-brainer. You really need to do it. Okay? And I want you to stay in touch with me through email and however, and watch for our other videos on our YouTube site and on our Facebook page, Hazelton Kung Fu. And I want to thank you for being here. I'm Rich Pastorella, and we're here to fight your fight.